Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Haley. Today I'm going to be sharing my March favorites with you. Again, I cannot believe that we're almost to April. Blows my mind every time, but I don't have a ton this month, but I do have some good ones that I've been reaching for a lot. So let's just get into it. So I'm gonna talk about these two together just because I feel like these are a team for me. So I ran out of this, which I talked about in my empties, and then I ran out of this, which my skin has been freaking out. So it's finally, I feel like, starting to get back on track now that I have these two together. So this is the Replenix Glycol. It's my cleanser. I really can't do benzoyl peroxide because my skin is so sensitive. So I use this glycolic and salicylic acid cleanser.
Bye, sweetheart. I love you too. Have a great day.
So this cleanser, I talked about this in my empty, so I won't go too much into it, but this cleanser helps so much with breakouts. Even when I had really, really bad cystic acne before I went on Accutane, this was the one cleanser that I felt like actually helped. And I've tried many, many things. And this is really the only cleanser that has actually helped. And especially now that my skin is usually pretty clear. It's not right now, but it's usually pretty clear. This really helps with those little breakouts that I get. I get this on Derm Store in case you were curious. I've been using it for years and they recently repackaged and this packaging is so much better. Again, I talked about it in my empties, but it used to be a sticker that had the logo on it that would just peel down, and then the cap was really bad and it would break really easily, and like it would just, the product would get everywhere in the shower because I use this in the shower at night. I don't use this in the morning, just at night. So I love this and I'm so happy to have it back in my routine. And then this next one, this is the Shiseido. They call it the treatment softener lotion, but it's basically a toner. And I put it on like a cotton pad or reusable kind of cotton pad and wipe it all over my face morning and night. And I feel like this really, really helps with hydration. I tried this for the first time because I got it for free with a bunch of purchases I made at Shiseido at Macy's over the holidays. And they actually gave me one of these for free, a smaller one though. And so I went in the other day to repurchase it. It took me a few months to get through it. And I didn't actually realize that they have two. So they have a normal dry and very dry skin, and then they have like a normal combination. And I couldn't remember, and of course I threw it away because I had already put it in my last empties, I think. And so I didn't remember what I got, and then the lady was new at the counter and they didn't have it on file because the previous worker had just given it to me for free, which was really sweet. But we kind of went through different ingredients. I really appreciated that. And we figured I should go with the normal and dry skin because I have been having a lot of issues with dry skin lately. And the other one has alcohol in it. And I was like, no, I think we should stay away from that. I don't think that's the one I was using. So we went with this one. The only thing is she was new and I don't know if they just didn't have any of the smaller ones in stock, but this was quite expensive. It was like $80+ for this. Now I'm hoping that this lasts me a really long time. The other one was more of like, I would say this size, and it lasted me from November to now, about 4 months. So I'm hoping this will last me more like 6 months, which would be really nice. So I wasn't prepared to pay that much at that time, but that's okay. At least it'll hopefully last me longer. But I really, really love this. Again, these two together, if you have sensitive skin and acne prone skin, beautiful combination. I love it. The next one is actually this headband. So you guys have seen me use this in a lot of my long videos and a lot of my shorts. It's funny because I feel like headbands are all the rage on TikTok. I haven't seen them as much on YouTube shorts, I feel like, but I know on TikTok, Instagram Reels, you see them a lot. But it's funny, I originally bought this headband because Jessica Braun used to be really into wearing headbands, and that's why I bought it, because I thought hers were so cute. And then it's funny, I had this and then they were like blowing up on social media, and I've been wearing this all the time in videos, and I've been wearing it just like out in the community to work and stuff like that. And it's so nice because your hair still looks good, but it's held back if you're doing makeup, you know what I mean? So I really, really like this. I got this at Target. I like that the knot is kind of smaller at the top, and I think it's super cute. It just reminds me of the 50s and 60s kind of thing. This next one, Soap & Glory Clean On Me. This I really, really like. I've loved the Soap & Glory scents and just their products for a really long time. It's hard to really describe this scent. It's very fruity, And it's funny because their packaging is pink, and when I smell this, it just smells pink to me. I don't know if pink has a smell, but that's what I get from this. And this was really good. It's very creamy and lotiony in the shower. I like it a lot. These kind of products I like to use in the morning, so I don't often take showers in the morning. I live in Hawaii, so it's very humid here. I almost always just shower at night. So I like products like this that have a really beautiful scent for the morning time because I feel like it helps wake me up. My holy grail in the morning used to be the Soap and Glory, their Sugar Crush scent, which they don't make anymore, but I heard that they made a new scent that's supposed to be really similar. To me, it was like a lemon lime scent that smelled like Sprite to me, and I loved it. And because it was so citrusy, I felt like it really helped wake me up in the morning. I really need to try that new one. I've heard mixed things about it, but I want to try it. So products like this I really love for the morning time. Right now I'm using something that I actually had been gifted more than a year ago from my mom. I really like the Champagne Toast scent from Bath & Body Works, and she got me like a set, and there was a shower gel in there. So I was waiting to use up this so that I used up that. I had not gone to the gym for a while, and then I was going in the afternoons, and now I started going in the mornings again. So I finally used this up. If you've never smelled this scent, you gotta try it. I don't think it's for everyone, but I really like it. Okay, this next one is an OG product, the NARS Blush and Orgasm. I'm telling you guys, I stop using this for a while and then I forget how much I love it and I start using it again, and then it's all I want to use. I think most people have tried this at this point if you like makeup. If you haven't, it's a peachy, got some gold shimmer in it. They call it more of a universally flattering shade. I do think it looks good on a lot of different skin tones, and it's just beautiful, but only if you like a glowy blush. I'm wearing it today. And I love glowy blushes. I'm okay with more matte bronzers, but I really like glowy blushes, especially when my blushes can blend in well with my highlight. So this one it's just beautiful, you guys. I mean, if you've never seen, mine's getting kind of old, so it's a little chalky, but I love it. It's seriously, it's an OG product that holds up. I have a new short series, if you haven't caught it here, called OG products that still hold up, and this is definitely one of them. And I made a short about it today actually because this video made me think of it. But there's still quite a few products that are like OG 2016, 17 products that still really hold up, and I have a lot of them in my collection, so this is definitely one of them. We have another Shiseido product. So I've been using this sample here of the Shiseido Ultimune Eye. It feels like this has been lasting me a long time. I will get dermatitis around my eyes when there's a product ingredient that just doesn't agree with my skin. I have not pinpointed what it is because I feel like sometimes I use the same products and then all of a sudden I'll have a weird reaction to it. So then, you know, if you've ever gotten dermatitis, then your skin gets really dry kind of after the itchy part happens and you get like little bumps. It'll then get really dry. So this has been really helping with the dryness. It's a super thin formula, so I don't feel weird about putting it right underneath my eyes. I put it on my eyelids. This really helps. It's really pretty. I think once I finish up this sample, I may want to actually buy the full size. And I have never said that about an eye cream. So I've really been loving Shiseido's products, their skincare products specifically. So if you're looking for an eye cream, I really like this one, and seems like they have samples, so you probably could go to the counter and just ask them if you could have a sample of it. Next, these two together, I have been loving, and I couldn't remember if I put this in a previous favorites video, so forgive me if I have, but the Patrick Star One Size Concealer and this brush specifically, I feel like I've been looking for a concealer brush for a long time. This product, the concealer, it took me a long time to like it. I think because it's very thick, but it's also very creamy, so it would crease on me if I use too much. So what I've learned is, here, I'll swatch it for you. So what I've learned is this shade is really good for my under eyes. This is shade Fair 3. I will just put a really little bit right here. I've learned that if I try to do the trend of the concealer on the side here, it looks really bad in the outer corner. So it's almost better if I focus it in the inner corner and then just spread it out. So I'll just put maybe 2 or 3 dots of this here in the inner corner. And then I will spread it out with this brush, which blends it in pretty well. And then I'll take a sponge and just get the rest that I didn't blend as well with the brush. And it works really, really well. I really like this brush. I'm happy because it's a large shader brush from Sigma. It's their E60, but I use it for concealer and it works really well for me. I've tried a lot of different concealer brushes. I have the Rare Beauty one right here. And this one, it just feels almost too hard and like stiff for me to actually blend anything in under my eyes. I was watching Soph's video and she said she uses it for contour. She was following Selena Gomez's newest makeup routine and she said she uses this for contour, and I was like, I should try that because I always have a hard time with nose contour because I don't have the right brushes. So I'm gonna try that. But this one, this E60 works really well for concealer. So if you've been looking for one kind of like this, I do really like this one and it blends the concealer in really well. This concealer, like I said, if you only use a little bit, it smooths out the under eye. It just looks beautiful. You look more awake because of the shade. I really like this one. Like I said, I wouldn't go overboard with it. I wouldn't do a full triangle. Most people don't seem to be doing that anymore anyway, but I wouldn't with this one. If I use even just a little bit too much, it just looks too creasy. And then I always set it with powder. This last one I also have talked a lot about lately because I've been pre-filming. So this is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner. I have totally changed my mind about this, you guys. I've talked about this in other videos. I still stand by my opinion that this is not black enough or matte enough for me, but it's really, really good at making a wing, and I don't normally like felt tips. So what I've been doing is making a wing with this and then going over it with a topper that's more black and more matte, and it works really, really well. So I have been a convert to this, which is scary because it's a high-end product and I don't want to have to keep repurchasing it, but we'll see if I can find a like drugstore dupe for it. But I do really, really like this. I'm surprised at how much I've been liking this, especially because it's a felt tip. But I still stand by my previous comments about how black it is and the lack of it being matte, especially over shimmer. So like I'm wearing shimmer today. I definitely had to put a topper over it. But I do really like this, so minds can change. Okay, the last one, you guys are gonna laugh. I feel like I always have weird things in my favorites videos. The last one is I've been rewatching Sabrina the Teenage Witch on Hulu. I love it, you guys. I'm on season 2. I watched season 1 pretty quickly. It's a show that I've already seen it before, and it's short. It's lighthearted, so I really like to watch it in the morning when I'm getting ready for work because sometimes I get really stressed about work, so it kind of makes me happy before I have to go into work. I don't know what to say about it, you guys. I just really like it. It holds up. I think for the most part, it holds up pretty well, and it's just so fun. And there's a lot of seasons of it. I think there's 7 seasons, and I know I've watched it all. The later seasons I haven't seen as much. Definitely, I think the first 3 seasons I've seen a lot. Yeah, if you're looking for a show to rewatch and you need something a little more like lighthearted and fun, I've really been enjoying Sabrina the Teenage Witch. You can find it on Hulu. All right, you guys, that is everything. Not a ton of stuff this month, but things I've really been enjoying. If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you will give it a like and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, I hope you'll hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. Oh, and thank you for 900 plus subscribers. I'm pre-filming a little bit, but in my time, I reached 900 subscribers today. So thank you very much. I kind of can't believe that many people even want to watch my videos. I know it's small compared to others, but to me, that's a lot of people. So thank you for sticking with me and commenting and liking. And I'm happy that you are part of my little corner of the internet here. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you guys. Bye.